Welcome back, Giant Growers. It's Chris Brown and Garden of Giants YouTube channel coming to you from Minnesota, late April. As you can tell, trees have not quite budded yet, but there's no snow on the ground. Robins are enthusiastically building nests. Almost every one of these trees has a robin going to town, which is good. That's a good thing. Just out here, since there's no snow and there's no frost in the ground, getting some new soil, doing some prep work for the pumpkin patch. But I figured, you know what, we better finish up those tomato seedlings, get them potted into something a little bit bigger. So figured I'd show you guys that before I got my day started working out in the pumpkin patch. So let's go pot up a seedling, tomato seedling. All right, giant growers, tomato growers to be specific, welcome back. And today I'm just going to show you how I do a transplant from the germination tray into a little pot. Very simple, very easy. This will be a quick video, hopefully. So let's get started. So first, we're gonna get our germination tray here. And remember, here's the 1, 6, and 12s right up there. That correlates 1, 6, 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to make labels based on what we want to pull out of here. So like this tall one here, we're going to pull out. I'll figure out that looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and second one over. So 4, second one over. It's a Sutherland cross seed. So we'll pull that one out first. Got to make a label for it. All right, label is made. We pull it off here and we stick it right onto the container. Now these containers are a couple years old and I did wash them out with bleach. Very, very important to do. I generally do about 1 part bleach to about 8 parts water, but you can go a little stronger or a little lighter. Little bit of bleach goes a long way and it will kill any bad pathogens, diseases, anything that might be on there. So very, very important to do. Clean out your old containers to prevent any disease for your future grow. All right, so we'll get it filled with dirt here. Now before we put the rest of the dirt in, something I always go to, Azos. This happens to be from Extreme, but I kind of bounce back and forth between Extreme and Raw. Now it's very important, and I'll just pull this out to show you. You want to make contact with those roots. This is something that will do an amazing job at getting those roots to just pop and go and start growing really, really fast. The mycos or the mycorrhiza, put a little bit of that in. You don't need a ton of it. A little bit is just fine. And now we are set to put in our final soil here. And if you don't have a lot of space, what I find is a top of a tote works very well to keep the mess in. If you don't have a dedicated workbench or potting or transplant table, this works really, really well. You can just kind of dump it at the end. Very simple, very easy if you don't have a lot of space to work with. All right, now the key to what I did, how I planted it deeper, is I wanted to take advantage of, let's grab another one of these here. See these, see if I can get it close enough here. See all these little hairs. Let's see, there we go, focused, perfect. All these little hairs. Every single one of those little hairs will turn into a root, or the vast majority will. So whenever you plant these deeper, you're now taking advantage of all new roots growing out, which is why I go back to say that these things really don't matter. In fact, you can see the roots just popping through this. But by planting this a little deeper, now you have taken advantage of an entire new area that can form into a root zone. More roots equals more nutrient uptake. Very, very important in the journey, the growth, of growing these giants. So something I would do with every single plant is allow them to get a little leggy. If they do, it's not a big deal. If they don't, they don't. But if they do, it's never a bad thing. It's just going to give you more roots in the end. All right. So this is what we have. Look at that. Just a perfect little plant now. We'll give it a good watering, and it'll be on its way to growing for a few weeks in this pot, and then we'll show you how to get it planted out into the garden. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe. Lots more videos coming out all summer long. Maybe we'll throw some contests in as well. Thank you again. Growing big.